This is a remote version of Arts Alive. I'm Linda Philippi, and we're at the Chehalem Cultural Center in Newburgh. And my guest today is Robin Anderson. She's the executive director of the center. So welcome.
Well, thank you for inviting me here.
This place is gorgeous, and it's been, what, about a year now?
Yes, we've just had our 1-year anniversary in March, and we're feeling very proud of what we accomplished this last year, and I'm looking forward to our next challenges coming up down the road here.
So maybe we should talk about first what you're celebrating, what all you've managed to accomplish in this first year.
Well, it's been really wonderful to see the classes really start to grow. When we first opened here, people didn't really know we were even existing, so it's taken a while for the community and outreaching communities to realize we're actually here and offering classes, and I think we've been discovered now. And
oh, good. Okay.
And our classes are going strong and expanding all the time. And also we've had PCC, the community college, has been renting a few rooms in the center this last year. And I think that also helped to spread the word,
Sure.
that we were here and brought students. And PCC will be moving out in the fall. And so that will allow us to, now that we're ready to expand into some more classroom spaces, we'll be able to expand our offerings here. So we're really excited about that. And I guess, and the other major thing that's really happening this year is our first year we really couldn't do that many events and programs because we weren't up to speed. But this year we've done the Camellia Festival. We're working with the Old Fashioned Festival this year to offer, we're going to do a nice program during the Old Fashioned Festival.
What are you going to do for Old Fashioned Festival?
We're going to have an art fest outside with fine art booths.
Okay.
Inside we're going to have artisan food vendors.
Okay.
And then in the gallery we're going to do a wine tasting garden in there. So that'll be going on all 3 days during the event. Yeah, so that's exciting. And then we're going to be doing a big Day of the Dead event.
How
Day
fun!
Of los Muertos.
What are you going to do for Day of the Dead?
Oh, well, we have the Aztec dancers in, and
how
we
fun.
do community altars, and we have a wonderful outreach program that does sugar skulls and other traditional crafts. And so we're really being able to get out into the community and bring the community into our house, so they can see what's going on here. And everybody's just loving it. And there's so many different groups. The Downtown Coalition, we're working with them on a regular basis now. We work with the city really supports us in all our programs. It's wonderful. And of course the Rotary is also here in Newburgh has been such a huge supporter of us. They've actually, the room we're in, they help construct and
Oh, really?
yes, and give us that kind of support. So we're really doing a lot more things. That almost every month there's an event in the center that everybody comes to, and I guess this month we're doing a big registration fair where it's both PCC and CPRD, the Chehalem Parks and Recreation, and then ourselves are all having our registration here on one day. And so you can come and visit with the different teachers, see some demonstrations, and so it's like this great big fair, and all kinds of fun things going on, and that way people can really see all the different opportunities there are to take classes in whatever level they're looking at, for children to adult.
And you do the registrations quarterly, is that correct?
Right.
So people can, kind of maybe watch the paper and
Absolutely.
and figure it out. And now you have a website.
Yes, the ChehalemCulturalCenter.org, all written together.
Okay.
And it's a great site. It has always our most current events, be it what's in the gallery, if we're having a concert going on, or if it's the main event during registration. So we have something's always going on. And we just put up our new catalog, so all our new classes are listed there too.
Ooh,
yes.
Fun. Now, did I notice that you do Baroque music here?
Well, that's a concert we're having, May 22nd, and a wonderful little Baroque concert, and also a little, appetizers, wine tasting. So it's a wonderful little program and very intimate. And that's an example of something we try not to do just visual art. We're trying to bring in performance, music. We're starting, one of our special programs next month is called Stage On, and it's going to be a theater workshops all day long, and they're free and just donations. And it gives
Really?
you can come in and see what some of the theater classes are going to be like in the fall that we're offering.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It's the Valley Repertory Theater. It's a new group that started, and they're supporting us by doing these classes here.
That's amazing. So that's, I'm sure, for all ages.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it should be really fun.
And you said, I think that you're developing a theater space here.
Yes, we are definitely looking into the future, near future, I hope, which is the center right now is only about 1/3 developed, and it's mainly the gallery and the different classroom spaces. We have a theater space upstairs, so we'll be able to have a 250-seat theater.
Wow,
Yeah, and
that's
then
amazing.
we have the old gym this is an elementary school originally, and the gym is going to be converted into a big ballroom, and it'll be able to have
Complete with the basketball hoops that
Well,
you can dangle the crepe
we've
paper
already
around.
taken them down.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it'll be a very nice space, and it'll be great because the community can come in and rent that space, and they can have weddings there. They can have community groups that are trying to do their auctions or fundraisers. It'll be very accessible for them, and Newburgh, Yamhill County could use another large space, and it is tight for a lot of the organizations around here. So, and also we're going to have a big ballet movement studio yet coming.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, we have this wonderful, great long expanse space, which you can do a long leap and jump. I think for your practice, your ballet.
Maybe I should stop right now and demonstrate
Okay,
for our
okay,
viewers,
Kieran.
or maybe not.
But it won't be just ballet too. We can actually do our drama workshops in there,
Oh, yeah.
and movement, tai chi, yoga, all those kind of things.
It's so interesting because I take dance classes, and right now I take them in Salem, and how the space really dictates what you can do. There are 2 rooms where I go. One room is really cramped and tiny, and there's 11 people or 12 people crammed up in a little tiny space. And then if we ever get the big room, which is probably the size of this one,
Yeah.
how you can really spread out and how expansive that can be and how nice it is, just because to have room and
Well, yes,
mirrors
if you're doing,
and
like I said,
yeah.
long ballet jumps.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's a large room it'll be made for
Oh,
that.
that's
so it'll be great.
wonderful.
And it'll have dividers too, so you can do smaller workshops or you can expand into larger ones. And then actually we'll have several other larger spaces for community groups that be available for rentals, and then hopefully we'll have some sort of kitchen facility too that will be integrated, so they'll be able to have their workshop and have a catered lunch or whatever with it.
So right now, are there any food preparation facilities here at all?
Well, again, there's the old kitchen that was with the
cafeteria.
The cafeteria, thank you. Yeah.
Complete with the big pots.
Yeah.
And the cafeteria ladies on the big spoons. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll probably renovate all that.
It's funny how you just say that, and all of a sudden, like you can smell being in 4th grade and the smell of
meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
yeah, the hamburger bun surprise, whatever they called it. So your goal then is to put in a full-fledged kitchen
Well,
here?
yeah,
or?
I don't know if it'll be a serving kitchen, but certainly
catering
catering kitchen.
Okay.
And our hope is, we're a teaching facility, so we hope we can do cooking classes.
Oh, that would be fabulous.
That's really, we're here to educate and show people new things, and so we're trying to make it so it's a place you want to come and do things. So you can come take a cooking class, see a theater, see the gallery show, maybe take a ceramics. You could spend. The whole family could spend the day here. It'll be great.
Or the week here, or they
Or
could
the
just
week,
move
or forever,
in,
yes,
bring a sleeping bag. What was
We
it?
have Wi-Fi.
Right now, I know that you said PCC is renting part of the building, but right now, are you renting out, like if a group wanted to do a fundraising event here?
Absolutely.
You're
yes.
doing that now?
Yes.
Okay.
We rent the lobby and gallery areas.
Okay.
Several groups have been having, their fundraisers, or they just, meetings or lectures, and even birthday parties. We had 40 teenagers in here for a disco dance one night.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, we try to accommodate everybody.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. It'll be a lot easier when we have larger spaces. And so, we're really encouraging the community to support us, because we're a nonprofit. We don't get government monies. Here we're for people donate. We have a membership drive going on, our really first one.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we really would like to have everybody come and be a member of the center. And we have all different levels that you can participate. If you're a single person, or if you have a family, you want to get a family membership and get discounts on classes and programming. It really is a nice deal, because we have some families, they got 4 or 5 kids, they're signing up for classes. If you have a 10% discount on all your kids,
every little bit helps.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, and it's a
Sure.
huge help for us. This is this kind of support from the community is going to help us get that ballroom built and the theater built, and so we can have all these things for everybody. So, yeah.
I think this is really a fabulous example of what can happen when, a group of people with passion and vision really get behind an idea and just start moving it.
Yes.
Shaping it and getting a little bit more and a little bit more, and kind of get the ball rolling. And you've all done such a wonderful job. I remember, several years ago when this whole idea started being kicked around, thinking, gosh, I wonder if that's going to really happen. And now here we are, and it's a reality.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 year down, and it sounds like within the next year, this time next year we'll be back talking about all the new things that have come up.
Yes. I hope we'll be able to take you into some new rooms and show you some maybe people doing some dancing.
Oh, that'll be fun. So, Robin, tell me a little bit about what you were doing before you took this job. What was your background?
Well, actually, I came out from the Denver area. I was working for the city of Lakewood out there, which is a suburb of Denver, and doing a really similar type of position. I was running their arts programming there, and we had arts education. We had an event center. We had a historical museum. Just really anything. I had 5 galleries out there. They were really into the arts. It was a larger city.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And so I did that for about 6 years. So I was really, quite prepared to come and take on this challenge, which, even though it was starting up a new center, it's a little bit different than running one that's already existing.
Oh, sure.
So it's a little kind of different challenge. And then I have a long background in the arts. I went to school to be a sculpture major, so I'm an artist also. So
sculpture, as in like the chisel and the granite and all that, marble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be, or I did paper mache.
Oh, okay. And do you still work as an artist?
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. And actually, I think we're going to talk to Lauren a little bit later about the Art to Life, and then it's making pieces for that program, and so I'm making one especially for that. So fundraiser we're doing. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess, I would just want to say thank you for being our guest today and coming on and talking about the center has come such a long way, and it seems like it's really integrated well into the community, and you have a fabulous response from your community.
Oh, yes. And if you haven't been here, please come as soon as possible, because you'll love it, because it's a wonderful building, and it just, people walk in and just go, oh, I just love the way it feels.
That's the perfect time of year. Summer's coming, and, it's time to maybe get out and take a class.
Yeah, we have a farmer's market starting here next week. Let's see, Tuesdays at 1 o'clock.
Fabulous, and they'll go all summer long.
All summer long.
Okay, well, great. Thank you so much, Robin.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.